Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new map change video and the Deadpool challenges all in one video. It's all going to be here today. I'll put some timestamps down below for the Deadpool challenges so you guys can skip to that if needed. But I've got a lot of interesting map changes and storyline content, so stay tuned. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed around here, roughly 81% of you guys aren't already subscribed, so smash that subscribe button. We are improving, so thank you everyone who is subscribing, and smash the notification bell. You are subscribing to legit content. A quick little insider for today's story theory. I am going to be revealing the truth behind the calendar inside of the prison over at the Shah. So smash a like in the next 5 seconds if you're excited to understand exactly what this calendar means. Alright, so the first little change I've got for you guys isn't 100% exactly a map change, but it's something interesting I thought I'd put in for the storyline. So over at Steamy, you know there's this pool here with kind of like the substance, the water version of Kevin the Cube, and we have this machine here. So this has been here since the start of chapter 2, it's been here the entire time, but is this machine pumping the water out, extracting it in a certain way, kind of mutating it, which is then being sent over to the agency through the drain system, which is then powering the purple things over at the agency? I've got a feeling it might be, because when you go outside you can kind of see something similar to this. You can see kind of these, I guess they're kind of like demoed versions of it. Maybe they have something to do with like the pump system, these two kind of like cylinder structures. And then over at the agency you can see we have the purple thing that we've been talking about in yesterday's video. So I've got a little theory that this could be getting powered by some of the elements from Steamy. So next up, we're jumping over to the rig, where we've actually got a brand new skin inside of the main number 3 headquarters over at the rig, but it's actually a reference to the Tempest skin, which was introduced back in season 1. So it's not through any of these doors, but if you switch and go through here into Tina's room, you can see that we actually have it here. There it is, guys, the Tempest skin. This is quite an interesting map change because this is huge for the storyline. It looks very similar to Tempest, almost like they've extracted Tempest from it and are harvesting the power from Tempest to power something at the agency. So are these kind of things in the floor related to Shadow maybe? Because the Tempest skins are in a Shadow layer. Have Shadow deployed these around the agency for their siege? Maybe. I'm very interested in it, and I can't wait to find out how the storyline is going to play out regarding this map change. So quite an interesting thing there, and I can't wait, like I said, to see everything revolving around this Tempest skin originally added in chapter 1. Alright, so what else have I got for you guys? Well, Midas has got a few challenges going around, and you have to actually find his gold llama. The location of that is just outside of Frenzy Farm on this little kind of bridge section over here. It's actually in this little building. It's very nice and it's a cool one to find. So if you need it, go and find it. I'm sure many of you have probably already got that by now though. Alright, so next up we've got obviously these no sweat insurance. Now I didn't cover the building in yesterday's map change video only because I wanted to save it for today's video to explain a little bit further about the storyline, what's going on. So we know in the past that no sweat was the only building to survive the attack in several occasions. And if you look here, the actual room itself where the cube was and the cardboard cutouts is actually empty. This was back in chapter 1. So I'm assuming that No Sweat will survive some attacks and will be able to continue the story of, I guess, this season's events. It's going to have cardboard cutouts of them. So it's very exciting to see that No Sweat is ready and ready to go. It's very similar design to the original No Sweat insurance building back in Tilted Towers. But what's really interesting about it is not just the cardboard cutouts missing, but some of the locations where the No Sweat insurance signs are located. Just before we jump into some of them map changes and that storyline, don't forget to go and support me in the item shop with code postboxpat. I'm a hashtag Epic Games partner and it really does help me out through these difficult times. Just a quick slot in as well for those wondering about the Deadpool challenges. This is a really easy challenge this week. The first one's actually find Deadpool's shorts, and it's actually located in Midas's brand new room. So you'll pop into his room and you'll see Deadpool's shorts just on the couch just behind Midas on that left side right there. So go and collect them and you would have completed that first part of the Deadpool challenges to unlock the brand new variant for Deadpool, which is so cool. So make sure you are completing that to gain access to Deadpool right there, guys. Awesome stuff, awesome map changes. Get onto that because you want to unlock Deadpool as soon as possible. Alright, so over at Pleasant Park, this is what I mentioned in yesterday's the map change video, the last one. You can see No Sweat insurance is located here. That it's not just located at Pleasant though, guys. I know this house here has another No Sweat insurance outside of it, but what is this hinting? You know, No Sweat insurance have a few locations positioned around the map with these signs usually means they're either going to survive an event or take damage. And in this case, I actually believe that these buildings are going to get destroyed or foreshadowed to be absolutely trashed by something coming in the event. So it's very exciting to see that. Or is something going to take over these locations? Definitely something's going to happen. They wouldn't just position no sweat insurance signs at random locations. For example, this one outside of fields. You can see it there. The no sweat insurance outside of the barn. Again, something's going to happen to this barn. It's guaranteed. It's very exciting. So that's nice. Another one here. This one is located outside the houses in Holly Hedges. Again, a nice one. But could this house take some damage? I definitely think it will. It's nice how they've positioned these. It really is foreshadowing something. Either these are going to survive an attack, or these are going to be the only house that gets destroyed. It's very interesting to see, and that's usually what sweat insurance foreshadows. So that's nice. And then the next one I've got for you guys is a little bit of a different Easter egg. This is something referencing back to Season 4's Dusty, and this has been in the game for a little bit of time, but I thought I'd give it an honourable mention in today's video because it's a nice little painting, and you know, I've not really seen it, so I thought I'd show it off, and it is kind of cool to see a reference back to a Season 4 POI, but in Chapter 2, Season 2. So, really big reference throwback, and it's interesting to see that there's like a chair kind of pointing off the cliff. I think that's quite cool. Now, Deadpool's pants, these are located all around. This is actually part of the next set of Deadpool challenges. There are so many different locations of the pants, and we'll go over a few different ones. One there at Sweaty Sands for you guys. There's a few others, but not only that, at Sweaty Sands, we do have something very interesting, and again, it is a no sweat insurance sign outside of this store section on this very right side. So obviously this is going to be really cool because, you know, like I said, it foreshadows something happening here, and I definitely suspect something big happening. So you're going to need to interact with these pants though to complete the Deadpool challenge, and it's not that hard. You've got one on the yacht, one on Sweaty Sands, and the challenge may actually be set just to go to one pair of pants, but I've got a feeling that it may actually change to 3 because there are a lot of different pants all around the map. It probably won't, but I've got a little bit of a feeling they may put it as 2 or 3 when the challenge actually drops live, just because there are pants scattered everywhere. There's another one over here at the docks, you can see it there, another pair of pants on top of one of the warehouses, so make sure you grab that one if you're coming past the docks. Definitely worth considering. Dirty Docks isn't a bad spot to go. And then another one on one of the tallest mountains in game, a great spot again. Another Deadpool pair of pants here just outside of the redacted bunker, which is over there to your right, a little bit further down, you know, looking over lazy section there. So really cool. Another pair of pants for you guys to grab your hands. And then finally, this one is over at Slurpee, so that's nice. And then that's another pair. I hope that they will add in a few others. I may have missed some, but there are a bunch of pairs. I'm sure that will be enough to get the challenge done if required. So that's nicely done from Fortnite. So nicely done adding them in. And then there's a final pair as well on the agency. So many different pairs of these pants. It's absolutely insane. I did not expect them to add this much in for the pants. So now we're going on to some storyline information, which is actually regarding this calendar here. So it looks like this calendar resembles March. Now what's really interesting about this calendar is we actually have a few different things going on in it. So first off, we've got that date on the 9th of March. So this was last month, and I can't actually think of anything that happened on the 9th of March other than potentially Midas's chair being extracted from the original agency point, which was interesting. Then we had pizza, which was on the 24th. It definitely looks like pizza. Or the unvaulting. I think it's definitely pizza though, because you can see like 2 pieces of the kind of like the spice on top right there, whatever topping they've got. And then obviously you've got 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That was actually the release of Oro's skin. The Oro skin was originally released on the 25th. If you Google it, I'll show a screenshot of it on screen right now. You can see originally released on the 25th, and then it was seen in the item shop 6 times, which would be perfect. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, which is 6 times, and the 31st it would exit the shop. Very interesting, and it relates to this calendar right here. So we've kind of debunked it for you guys, that little story theory. Could that mean that Oro was either in here and he broke out, which I don't think would be the case, or it could be Oro inside of the prison over here. Now, we're not 100% sure who is inside of here. I will do some more for storyline digging very soon, so comment down below your favorite part of the Fortnite storyline so I can kind of dig into it a little bit deeper, and comment down below your theories. That's obviously your favorite part this season. We don't want to be commenting stuff from previous chapters because that does make it a little bit more complicated. So comment stuff from this chapter which has been your favorite part of the storyline and your theories regarding that. So let's hope that we can get some more informative information on that topic as soon as possible to you guys to get you covered and up to date with everything. I can't wait really to do some more storyline videos. I'm very excited. I really do hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Smash that like, smash that subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys on the channel in future content. Don't forget, if you want to go and click on the videos on screen now, you can. I'll see you guys over there.